Yo, what's up guys, BNVLNT. Today I'm gonna be showing y'all how to sound like Pretty Fun in this Funhouse Deluxe album that just dropped about a month ago. Now I know I'm a little late to this, but I've been working on these presets trying to get them perfect for you guys. So for this video I made presets for 2 songs on the album. I did My Name and Last Wish, because I started with My Name and it was just a main vocal and it just didn't feel like enough, and Last Wish had like a beautiful intro that I wanted to try to replicate with stock plugins, and I learned how to do a vocoder effect NFL completely stock, so I'm gonna be showing you guys that later in this video. But I don't want to yap too much in this intro, so without further ado, this is My Name by Pretty Fun. As always, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off all of these presets and let you guys hear my raw vocals. Okay, I think that's enough. I think you guys get the point. So yeah, those are my raw vocals and they are really bad. But I turn on all these presets and this is what it sounds like. Yeah, that was my cover of My Name, but like I said in the intro, it's just a main preset. It's nothing crazy, and a lot of people that listen to Pretty Fun think he like pitches up his vocals or pitches down his vocals, but I'm like fairly certain it's just him doing that with his voice. So like this part and this part, like it's just him doing that with his voice. And as you guys can hear, I'm not great at doing the high voice that he does, but I think I did well enough for the preset, and I think this preset is really good if you guys just want to make this style of music or just any style of music. I think this preset is pretty solid. But there's not much else to show with this My Name cover, so we're gonna hop into the Last Wish FLP, because there's a lot more to go over in that one. So yeah, this is Last Wish, and there's a lot more going on here. And in order to get that vocoder effect that I was talking about, I did have to draw out all of these chords, but I'll explain that in a little bit more detail in a minute. First, as always, I'm gonna show you guys the original song. Last wish, please, just one more kiss. I need to feel the same. I've been fucked up for a while now. Got my dad and my soul died. I don't even really wanna smile now. When I went to New York, wish I would've came and seen ya. I was too busy putting on my face for the fucking media. Nigga, I be the agent. Damn fresh kid, get back. All the thoughts float through my head, made me wanna push my shit back. Sometimes I'm a bad friend. I don't answer my phone. I do not want no pity. Please tell me when I'm home. And now that you guys have heard the original song, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off all of these presets and let you guys hear some of my raw vocals. I'm gonna start over here though, because this is probably the worst vocals you'll hear on my entire channel. I've been fucked up for a while now. Okay, yeah, that's enough. Let's go ahead and turn on these presets and show you guys what it sounds like after. Last wish, maybe just one more kiss. To feel the same. I've been fucked up for a while now. Got my dad and my soul died. I don't even really wanna smile now. When I went to New York, wish I would've came and seen you. I was too busy putting on a face for the fucking media. I be the edgy, that friends you can't get back. I thought so I throw my head, maybe when I push my shit back. So so yeah, that was my cover of Last Wish. Now I'm gonna have to break down this part for you guys and try to explain it in the simplest terms I can. So let's start with the basics. I'm gonna go ahead and set this up how it would be set up for you guys if you guys were making this yourself. So you would drag in the Sytrus preset. Literally has nothing on it. It is literally just Sytrus. So first things first, you would go over here and you would add a Sytrus, or you could use Serum, or you could use any other synthesizer you want, but I just use Sytrus because it's stock in FL and everyone has it. And then I went ahead and I used the preset, I think I just used basic. I just used basic. So once you do that, you go into the patterns and you draw in whatever chords. If you want the exact chords, I'll leave this on the screen for a second. I don't think they're the exact ones that he used in the song, but I think they're close enough that it works. And you can really do anything in this key. I think I'm gonna try to use the vocoder in my own song and see like if I can give you guys a good example of how to use this in your own music at the end of this video. But this is what you do. You go into your piano roll, you go here and you click on basic, and then you just draw in the notes that you want. And once you have these chords, this is what the chords sound like by themselves. So that's what the chords sound like. And then on top of those chords, you have this Pretty Fun choir preset, which sounds like this by itself. A last wish, a last wish. So that's just what the preset sounds like. So then what I did with those vocals and those chords is, instead of routing them to the master, I sent them to this vocoder bus. So you unclick here, you click here. You could also right click and click route to this track only for both of those. So you only want them to go to this vocoder bus, and this preset is free for you guys to download. It's just the vocoder and a de-esser, just so it doesn't have like the harsh S's. But the really important part here, once you have both of these routed to only the vocodex bus, you're gonna open up the vocodex and you need to change this to 1 and change this to 2. And this part is very important. This is what gives it that sound. But once you have that set to 1 and 2, this is what it sounds like. So again, I'll show you how those sound without the bus real quick, just so you guys know like what it started as. So yeah, it's just vocals over some chords. But then once you send them through this bus, change this to 1, change this to 2, it sounds like this. And then in the song, on top of the vocoder, Pretty Fun had some vocals singing on top of it, so I added those as well with this Pretty Fun Adlib preset I made. Maybe just one more kiss. And yeah, that's pretty much how I did the intro. And yeah, I think that's all of the presets. Now obviously, if you guys have watched this far, you're going to want to know where to get these presets at. So all of these presets will be completely free in the Discord. The only preset that isn't free is the master presets I used in both of these covers, which for this video I did use my Best Waves master preset, which is on my website BNVLNT.shop for $10. But if you'd rather have both of these FLPs, templates set up and ready to record in, as well as the Best Waves master preset and my best stock master preset for those of you guys that don't have Waves plugins, all of that will also be on my website for $15. So just $5 more. And actually right now I have a sale going on my website until September 22nd. So it'll only be like $12 or $13 to get both of these FLPs and the templates and the master presets. So I'll leave that linked in the description below. But if you guys just want the free presets, that is completely fine. All you have to do is join the Discord linked in the description. Scroll down here to where it says hashtag benevolent presets, and all the Pretty Fun presets used in this video will be right here. And then if you scroll up, there's hundreds of free presets you guys can use. So go get some free presets and make some good music. One last thing I'll show you guys real quick before I try to make my own stuff. These are the auto-tune settings I used for Last Wish. The song was in B major. I used a reaching speed of 0, humanize of 4. On the choir, I did the exact same, and I did the exact same on the Adlib. On my name, the only difference in the auto-tune settings is that the song is in the key of B flat major. Everything else is the same. Now I'm gonna go ahead and open up a new FL, and I'm gonna try to use these presets to make something. First things first, I'm gonna go ahead and throw on my master presets, and then I'm gonna change this loudness meter to a Vox recorder so you guys can hear me in FL while I record. And yeah, we're just gonna drag in these presets. So once you drag in all these presets, it'll look like this. The other thing to do is to go in here, go into Sytrus, add in a basic. Now you could also mess around with different sounds, but I'm gonna start with just this. And then you want this to be in the Sytrus track, which mine is in track 4. That is very important, so make sure this is in the track that says Sytrus. And then we're gonna go into piano roll. I'm gonna go up here to make my life a little bit easier. I'm gonna go to scale highlighting, and I'm gonna put it in C minor. I know there's a way to do that easier, but I always forget. But yeah, C minor, and then I'm gonna click this button. That way everything I do on here snaps to scale. So I'm just gonna play something simple. You don't have to know music theory or anything like that. None of that's important. You just want it to sound good. So just do whatever feels right to you. And yeah, let's see if I can make something decent. Okay, this is like a really basic, terrible chord progression, and honestly I think you guys can make something better, but we're just gonna stick with this because my brain can't make anything better right now. So these are the chords I came up with. Okay, really basic, not very beautiful intro music, so I don't really know what I would use this for, but I'm just gonna try to make something. So the next step, once you have that, is you want to drag the pattern into your playlist, and once it's in here, you want to go in here and record in this preset. So now you guys can hear me in the preset. I do need to change the key of this to C minor. And now I'm just gonna try to sing along to these chords and come up with something decent. I'm too wasted, don't wanna leave your side, girl. Okay, so I like that melody, so I'm gonna try to build the chords around that melody. So now what I can do is I can loop this part right here, and we can just go in here and make these chords sound better. Okay, so that's a little bit better. Now let's just play it back from the beginning. This is what it sounds like right now. I'm too wasted, don't wanna leave your side, girl. Nothing crazy, and this could sound terrible, so this is the moment of truth. Let me go back into my normal mic. Also, this is going to be an extremely long video, but I will try to shorten it. Already, we have recorded 22 minutes of footage, so this is going to be rough. But yeah, I'm going to route to this track only on both of those, and then I'm going to go to the vocodecs, and I'm going to change this to 1 and 2, and this is what we're left with. So yeah, PRETTIFUN did it way better than I did, but hopefully you guys can find a use for this, and hopefully you guys can make some better music than me, because I kind of just wasted 10 minutes of my time. This is actually trash. I'm not even gonna save this. But yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up this video. So if it did help you out at all, please leave a like, comment which artist you guys want to see next, and subscribe if you're new, and go grab some presets off my website while they're still on sale. And thanks for watching. That's been it. Peace.